This is Bear Essentials with Bear Buyers. This is the review of Hollywood Global Event Day 3 requirements with a review of Day 1 and Day 2 all combined. I'm also going to add a build at the end of what I've been doing to use that. And remember, it's called a Hollywood event because of all these guys flying around in the air when you do one of these explosions. It's pretty neat. It's kind of worth doing just to see the Matrix-like graphics. So kudos to something original. It is a grind, just like usual, but not as bad as some have been. So let's review those Day 3 requirements. Eliminate hostiles using your specialty weapon. Well, the other day we had to just paint them. Now we have to kill them. Those two work hand in hand. If you waited to today or tomorrow to start these are going to overlap. If you've done them to each day, well, you're just going to have to kind of do them again. Next one is break weak points on shielded hostiles. You're going to have to find those shielded hostiles. Now, I do recommend that you go with the Mantis at this point because it's going to highlight, the Mantis's ability is going to highlight those weak points and you're going to be able to get in there. Work as a team and kind of split up in two different directions so one of you can always get that weak point shot. Again, remember that we're talking about shielded enemies. Blind 3 hostiles at once. Highly recommend you use the CC, the Blinder Firefly. Another way to do it is using your Eclipse protocol. You blind one guy and let it spread. That will work. And you have to do that 5 times, doing 3 people at the same time. Complete bounties, 10 of them. Eliminate name hostiles. And complete a main story on challenging difficulty or above. And again, if you do an invaded on challenging, you'll get Day 1, Day 2, Day 3 missions all done in one. So that's the Day 3 requirements. We're going to re-review what we've done the last few days to catch you up if this is the first time you're looking. And at the end, we're going to show you a build that I've been using. But again, there's some differences that I would make from that build for the Day 3 requirements. Again, something to highlight those weak points that you're looking for to go with a complete CC build when it comes to, or Eclipse protocol to spread that blind out. And that'll work as well. That's Day 3 requirement. Breaking down the requirements of Day 1, we first have a 4-pointer for damaging shield hostiles by throwing a grenade and explosives or EMP. Now, this is especially difficult because they have a tendency to say grenade and roll out of the way. In the breakdown, I have a suggestion on how to beat that. Shield hostiles with your specialized weapon. That's hit shield hostiles with explosive skills. Melee attack shielded hostiles. Well, that's real easy. That's time for Sweet Dreams to do its thing. Eliminate Rikers and do any mission on hard difficulty or above. Day 2 requirements. Eliminate shielded hostiles. Eliminate hostiles after lowering their shields. Eliminate hostiles using a melee attack. Burn shielded hostiles. And eliminate elite cleaners and complete an invaded mission on hard difficulty or above. So let's break down the Day 1 challenges. The first one is the hardest one for me. It's the hand grenade throw of explosives or EMPs. The reason why is as you're running through there, they have a tendency to jump out of the way. So if you catch them on fire and or you use a CC build, it's a lot easier to hold them in place and throw the hand grenade. The other thing you can do is sneak up on small groups at a time, and the first thing you do is you throw your hand grenade. That should be able to get this done fairly quickly. Okay, the second thing is to use your specialty weapons to damage hostiles. Now you can do it in a number of different ways. You can use the flamethrower, which helps you on Day 2 requirement of catching them on fire. You can use your TAC 50, which has a lot of damage. You can use your crossbow, which has a decent amount of damage. And you can use what I used, which was your demolitionist or your grenade launcher. That seems to have the most power, but in the long run, depending on what day you're working on this, day 3, day 4, you may be able to work on other requirements like day 2's burn somebody at the same time. So if you can use your flamethrower, that works perfect for this one. Hit shielded hostiles with explosive skills. And pretty much the best way to do this, I'm not saying it's the only way, but pretty much the best way. When you're using that demolitionist that I said before, in that build, you're able to use this weapon as a specialty weapon. And it is the artillery. Use this to blow things up. It does a great job, especially if you got heavily built into weapon damage. And I will release that build here later on today. Now, to complete this step, all you have to do is melee attack a shielded hostile. You don't have to kill him. In fact, if you hit him all 50 times, you could do this with one guy, but you probably wouldn't live to do it. But I like killing them at the same time. Plus, it's a day 2 requirement to actually kill 20 of these guys as you melee attack them. What better item makes it really easy to put them down, those blues and reds, than Sweet Dreams? We've said this a million times and we'll probably say it again. Sweet Dreams, Lullaby, same thing. Go up, smack them boys. It's done. It's over. They're dead. You get your melee kill and your melee attacked. Easy peasy, as they say in the game. Not going to make a special slide for these last two. They're pretty self-explanatory. You got to eliminate 50 Rikers. Either go to the tombs or go to Wall Street. You should be able to kill them. Remember, you can do this on any level, hard or above. Just go ahead and get that done. And the last one is complete a mission on hard or above. So you can knock both of these out at the same time. It's really easy and you have day 1 done. Let's go over day 2. Going over day 2's requirements is fairly easy as well and doesn't really require separate slides like some of those first ones from day 1. Eliminate shield hostiles. Again, if you haven't worked on day 1 already, this works great because you got to do this for day 1 as well. Eliminate hostiles with after lowering their shields. If you're using the turrets, you're going to lower the shields, you're going to kill them, it's going to complete it all. You're going to have this done in no time without even concentrating on it. Eliminate hostiles with a melee attack. Again, if you're using the Sweet Dreams, you're instant killing them. It's said and done. So those are all done. So the only thing you got to do is basically burn shield hostiles and eliminate elite cleaners. So you go do a mission either in Stranded Tanker or Pathway Park, which are cleaner missions. And while you're doing that, and it can be on hard, challenging, whatever you feel easy on, you don't have to make it more difficult than yourself. You got to kill 25 elite cleaners. That's the yellow ones. So you got to kill 25 of those elite cleaners, so it's going to be easier to find those on the harder modes, but you probably are going to be able to run hard and probably eliminate at least 25 elite cleaners by doing so. And the last one is do an invaded mission on hard difficulty or above. And because the invaded missions just came out, if you really grinded those day 1, you might already have those done. So you may need some help from somebody else to jump on their map and say, hey, I need to do an invaded mission. If you're on Xbox, you can always hook me, reach out to me, and I'm sure one of my characters probably don't have the invadeds done yet, but that'll probably be done pretty soon. Again, Bear Buyer 65 is my game tagger in the game on Xbox. I am on PC, but just started that, and I have not got my PlayStation 4 fixed and up and running with that, but I do plan on doing said stuff. So that's day 1, day 2, real easy this time, and real fun. And so I'm going to close out with some footage from the day 1, day 2, and you're going to notice as they get blown up, as you do the things that require achievement, they're going to go in that matrix slow, high resolution mode. Ooh, it's kind of neat. I thought it was a glitch at first, but that makes it the Hollywood event. You know, they're going into that Hollywood slow die mode. So it's kind of neat. So check out some of the video to close out, and we will wrap this up around in just a few minutes of extra footage. So I hope this helps you out. Today, later on, I will show you the whole entire build and the breakdown of the build that I used mostly on day 1, day 2. To break this down, give me 3 or 4 hours, say about 4 or 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully I'll get that video out, and it will also have a burn video as well. There are a lot of them out there when it comes to burning. You can check out pretty much any of the big content creators and a lot of the small ones for that matter of fact. The one that kind of specializes in burn videos, may I suggest Patrick Wolf. Identity has some out of the box thinking. You might check him out. Of course, one of my favorites is Lieutenant Buzz Lightyear, Kamikaze Van Doom, a very good friend of mine here as a content creator. And if you're on PlayStation 4, give some love to somebody like Cold Boy, or You Know the Vibes. He's always helping you guys out, getting you guys through raids, stuff like that out there on PlayStation. So reach out to these guys, jump on their videos, check out their builds, come up with your own build yourself. But if you understand the mechanics and the understanding what they're doing to try to make everything kind of, may I use a word called synergize, and put everything together so it all works together. When we used to play Magic the Gathering at a national level, you wanted your deck to work where every card works together. When I teach chess, you want every move to have a meaning and a thought, not just pushing wood, as they say. You want every move to get yourself closer to the goal of coming to a victory, or at least in chess, not coming to defeat. So I'm going to close it out with just a few more minutes of this video, and you enjoy it. Put your comments down at the bottom. Maybe there's a way that you do these events a little easier. Now, I know some of you just hate these global events because you got to do something a little out of the box, a little different. And you can get the exotic stuff grinding. Just go and grind missions and get exotics a lot more than you getting one exotic cache that may or may not be something you need. And here's the Hollywood scenes all depicted close up to close out this very neat video. I hope you like it. Check in for day 3, day 4, and the summary. This is Bear Essentials. I am Bear Byers. Please subscribe, like, and make your comments at the bottom. Have a blessed day. As promised, this is the breakdown of the build that I used to get a lot of the explosive damage builds for the Hollywood. Nicknamed it Hollywood Boom Baby. Using the shotgun with its ability to have NSYNC on it, boost up your damage for both your gun and or your abilities when you blow things up. So the first thing you're going to do is use your Costa Go bag to throw that hand grenade. This is a 6-piece skill build running the old hardwire. Just something simple. And what you're going to do is you're going to throw the hand grenade. That puts you in overcharge. That makes everything even that much more crazy. You throw out your artillery turret and you start plugging away, and this explosive hand grenade is able to go out and do 4 million damage. Takes out the biggest one. So if you put that right in the middle of a group, it is a great way to say, go over and say, hello, how you doing? And it will get your explosive damage done pretty quick. Again, some of the builds here in day 3, you're going to want that CC build and or the Eclipse protocol that's going to blind. I have an ACS 12. I run it with a build that has trauma on, so you get that first headshot. They're blinded. You kill him, and it spreads. So you could use a Eclipse protocol. And I will put a build video together of these multiple builds on Friday night. I hope you are well, staying safe, and disease-free. This is Bear Essentials. I am Bear Byers, and you have a blessed day.